Hey y'all, this is Balanced Libra Tarot. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To all of my subscribers, hey y'all. And if you're new to my channel, hey. Hope you guys are having a good day today. This is a collective read. These are not personals. Please only take the messages as they correspond to your situation. It may take time for these to upload, but I am uploading them. Hopefully you guys like the video. Make sure you guys comment, share, and subscribe. So what does the collective need to know? And I will read these rose oracles out. Mystic Rose. The Mystic Rose: compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. Yeah, Sub Rosa: hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching here. We are nature, becoming, grounded, embodiment, living in connection. We got two that came out here. The rose thread and healing the mother line. The rose thread, inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. Healing the mother line, healing, ancestral work, mother line, growing up. We're going to do a deeper dive for these. With the Mystic Rose here, if I can pick it up. This card of compassion, devotion, and grace. It encourages us to soften towards humanity and to endeavor to see the world, and even those who hurt us, with understanding and open heart and deeply humility. To see all that we carry hurt and are wounded. We have all experienced serving. Mother Mary is inviting you to open your heart to humanity when you most, humanity when you most want to close. Are you being called to show compassion today? So some of you, are you showing compassion to yourself, to others? You don't have to, if someone hurt you in any kind of way, you don't have to speak to them, but you could just have the energy of forgiveness in your heart so that you're not carrying that baggage. The Sub Rosa. This card represents great mysteries that are available for us to uncover and remember. Secrets that are waiting to be found. Teachings that your soul might be ready to learn. Look beyond what your eyes can see and dig a little deeper. You are here to uncover lost wisdom, ancient secrets, and deep mysteries. Are you being called to study the great mysteries, to live the great questions, to step into your role as a teacher, guide, or mystic? Are you being called to question things and unearth the truths unknown? What are you being called to study, learn more about, or unearth? So some of you are being called to teach, lead, and go deeper. This card is an invitation to develop a deeper connection with the earth, to actively spend time with the physical, natural world around you, to tend to it, and to take your place as a custodian of it, to see the sacred in all life, to notice the changing seasons around you and within you, and to remember that you are too part of the earth's ever-changing landscape, to remember that you are nature and that you'll always find your true nature in nature, to embrace your body as your home and as the planet as your mother. How can you connect more deeply with nature and your own true nature? How can you return to the earth? How can you return more to the earth? So getting grounded here, spending more time out. And the rose thread. The rose has been a symbol of the mysteries for 1,000 years. The rose thread is an invisible path that the mystic follows. It takes courage to trust it, but the path is different for every single person. This is why it requires the courage to trust the inner call, and those who do so find great reward. This card is a sign that you're being called to follow the initiatory path, led by threads deep within. You may find that you are in a place of great change and being called to have faith and gather up the courage to take the next step. This card is a sign of encouragement to keep taking the next step. It is acknowledge the courage it takes to live a soul-led life and honoring you for always taking the leap. Even when things feel unclear, especially when they do, I trust that I am always led within. So trust your intuition here. Trust the calling. Healing the mother line. Healing is possible. It may not be straightforward or easy, but it's possible. It can be felt forward and back. Your ancestors, past and future, are singing with you. It is time to release our mothers all the way back for what they may have not been able to give, to find a way to cultivate a loving mother within, to treat ourselves with the same deep reverence, adoration, understanding, and compassion that we longed for all along. You can be that for yourself today. You can meet yourself where others could not. And as you do, future ancestors will bless you for finding the courage to release and heal deep. I reach all the way back to the original mother, and I set all the mothers and myself free. Yeah, so if you may have grudges or anything towards the mother line, there's a deep healing that is needed to take place here. All right, so what does the collective need to know? Domestic role, sub rosa. We are nature. The rose thread, healing the mother line. All right, so there's quite a bit here. So dream journal. Some of you may want to make sure if you're waking up at odd times, recording the times, recording as much as you can about what you're dreaming about. There may be messages there for you. There's a need for you to do changes in how you think with positive affirmations to help with your confidence. So speak life into yourself. Some of you could challenge yourself, like doing something for at least 22 days. There's a need to get like a massage or do reflexology, acupuncture. But someone is in need of a massage. That also helps with your chakras as well. That and chiropractic. So maybe a massage, going to the chiropractor. Maybe something that may help as well. There's a need to clean your space, your environment, even your energy here. Some of you need to just get into flow. Let things flow like water. Accept change. Hang on. Well, this one not too bad. But some of y'all need sex. Now, if you stay in celibate, that's fine and dandy. But some of you got pent up sexual frustrations here. And some people, even though they're on a spiritual journey, they're not abstaining from sex. They still have sex. And someone maybe do like an abundance journal or planner. I know I see like what is that? Like a money challenge. So some of y'all could be doing that with saving up money. So the money challenge, that could be helpful. Or just learning to budget your money wisely. You write down all your expenses, things you want to do, how much it'll cost, like to the T. So what else left to be, You have the 9 of Wands. Some of you need to be very persistent here. Some of you feel like you're preparing yourself for something, but you don't know what it is. It's like for the worst case scenario here. So you could be under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure here. Things could be tough. But it's like you're willing to do whatever you need to do to get to the finish line here. Some of you just need an extra push to keep going, some type of burst of energy, some type of rest so that you can recuperate to keep going. If you have a support system, utilize them, but not overly do it here. If they are able to help with certain tasks, delegate that. Especially if someone is offering. Some people could, you know, if they offer, don't shoot it down, and you know you need support. Yeah, some of you, something feels like it's a test of your faith here. Yeah, with the 10 of Swords. So there's a need for recovery here. Some of you could be resisting some type of healing, but things need to heal. There was a lesson here. that needed to be learned. Maybe in who did you trusted. People may have backstabbed you here, but there's a need for healing. Some of you need to just start moving forward, move ahead. There is light ahead. Even though you may not see your way out of a situation, there's a need for you to move forward. This could be a past energy. It doesn't have to be, but someone feels like everything is coming down against them. Yeah, with the Hermit here, Virgo energy, someone could be experiencing, it's in a reverse, experiencing loneliness, and could be very withdrawn. Somebody could be keeping their distance from people because they feel like they lost their way. It's like they don't feel like they have any guidance here. Someone needs to go within to do soul searching, but someone is not doing the work. There's work that needs to be done, and someone is refusing to do it. With this Judgment card, there's a new phase that's happening. There could have been some type of reckoning in order for someone to wake up. There was a need to have forgiveness for others and have mercy. So it's like someone could have had an unforgiving heart, very bitter, very resentful here. But in the same token, you could have did something, or something had transpired where you had done something that wasn't ethical to someone else, or something wasn't right, or you mistreated someone, or you broke someone's heart, and it's like you want to have the same compassion, but you're not giving it out here. So there's a need for someone to realize you want to be forgiving, you have to forgive others. Like I said over here, there's no need. You don't have to contact them. Oh, I forgive you for what you did back in 1706. No, just do it in mind and heart. Align it. Let it go. You can write it out. You can journal it, whatever, but you don't need to send it or whatever. You don't have to contact the person. It's really the judgment that you're holding against yourself. So you could really convicting yourself with this energy. But you need to move past this. Things may not have been easy for you. Some of you, you may have struggled a lot in the past. Some of you, it could have been kind of hard for you to get along with other people as well. But it's now like those things that made you shy away or run, it's like it's now time for you to face your fears head on, things that make you feel scared or vulnerable. Face that, things that make you go into that childlike innocence, but it's just like timid. It's like a timid feeling. But it's time to face that. Yeah, someone needs to take action with this judgment, Aries energy. You got the Magician and the King of Pentacles in the upright here. Yeah. Things are going to change here. You have to manifest, align your heart and your mind. Some of you, this is going to bring in some clarity because you have the willpower. It's going to help with your self-confidence because now you're able to move past this, past these fears, things that happened in the past here. Now it's like opportunities can start flowing to you because you cleared up what was holding you back, which was pretty much resentment in your heart. Some of you are now able to start maintaining wealth with this King of Pentacles here. Capricorn energy. Somebody who is a provider, very successful. Someone is very disciplined. Someone is building like a legacy here. Especially with this abundance plan in here. Somebody could definitely be doing some type of like mastering their finances here. It's like you'll be able to have the stability and comfort to enjoy the fruits of your labor here. There could be new businesses, new opportunities. Because I think with this here, as with business, you can't have emotions attached to people and connections. So that had to be cleared up in order for you to move to some type of success here. And sometimes it takes different lessons for us to learn. And it's like we could have to repeat lessons until we understand that we have to grow and mature past this. You can't be shy and timid and holding grudges here when it's come to business. Business doesn't have any feelings. It is what it is. So somebody had to understand that. There's a lot of prosperity coming in for you. Some of you could have been wanting this for a long time, but you had to let go of this past energy. You had to learn how to ask for help because in business, the owner doesn't do everything by themselves. You got to create your team. You got to learn how to trust. You have to learn how to dictate. You have to learn how to control. You have to learn how to lead. And you got to know how to maintain your temper. Yeah, in the past, there was, with this Chariot here, Cancer energy, there was a self-discipline. Some of you felt like there was some type of lack of direction or lack of control. Some of you get some money and you get to acting arrogant, very brand new, very cocky. That's not going to work because as fast as you come up, it's as fast as you fall. You can't be careless and reckless with your finances, with your time, with other people. So you have to learn some type of discipline here before things can move forward for you with this Chariot in the reverse. You had to figure out where you was going before you can get there. There was planning that needed. You got the Hangman in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands here. I have Pisces energy, more water energy. Yeah, you were delayed here because you were resistant to change. Some of you, you may be very indecisive here because it's like, how can you make a clear decision when you don't even know where you're going? You haven't came up with a plan. You haven't disciplined yourself enough to create time and structure for yourself. There was a lot of lack of control here. It's like, how can you manage other people when you can't manage yourself here? That was needed. Some of you were very bitter, very resentful here, living in the past. Some of you needed to be more lighthearted, like you guys were too serious about everything. Somebody say something or make a joke, it's like you ready to explode. But it's time for you guys to move forward. Maybe you realize that. Some of you needed to leave out of your comfort zone. Some of you needed to have your own place. Learn independence here. Some of you are embarking on something new here. But it's a need for you to make a plan. Some of y'all need the energy. You need to get some rest here. Maybe a massage will help. But I get that before you do this, make sure you're well rested. Some of you may need a mentor for guidance. Some of you very free-spirited, but you still need to have some type of discipline to yourself, some type of organization to yourself. You could be getting some type of good news here. And when it comes to like a business or a leadership position, which provides you security, you feel like a provider, give you that independence that you need. With this King of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy, some of you were very moody here. Yeah, you felt very angry, very ashamed. You probably felt that someone led you in the wrong direction or wasn't able to give you the proper things that you needed in life. And that's probably why you have this healing the mother line here. Some of you could have some type of resentment towards your mother, some type of deep-seated unforgiveness, which may sometimes comes out as you lashing out, rage, anger. Some of you hold this in, but that's what has hurt you in the past. It's like you had no control over your feelings. You didn't possess the emotional intelligence that was needed. Some of you didn't know how to be supportive because you were too stuck in the past. You got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You have a lot of limited beliefs. You were like anger. Some of you felt guilty, but it's a need to like release the negative thoughts, being open to new perspectives. Some of you needed to learn how to accept yourself for who you are and free yourself. Some of you were restricting yourself based off the things that happened in the past here. It's almost like you didn't want to let go. There was healing. Especially with the Hermit in the reverse here. You needed some type of guidance here. Yeah, 5 of Swords. There was a lot of tension here. Some of you, there is a lot of forgiveness that is needed. There could have been a lot of damages, like with words. Somebody could have been as reckless as tearing up somebody's property. Now, we got to get real. Now, we ain't always perfect. Now, sometimes the things that we have done in the past, we may not look at it as this. We always want to place things on other people, but we haven't been perfect ourselves. So let's look at this from our perspective. We ain't perfect. I'm not going to always give y'all good readings or high vibration. Yes, I'm going to always encourage and motivate you, but we got to get to the nitty gritty. Where did this come from? Where did this stem from? Sometimes people don't like reliving their past. They don't. That's what's keeping you from moving forward. Until you can heal that and face that, let that guilt go, let that shame go, nothing gonna work out because you holding yourself in judgment. It ain't always about what they did. What about what you did? Sometimes we gossip, you know. We say things out of anger. We hit, we rage out, whatever the case. But we got to take accountability for our good and bad. It's just shadow energy. That's it. Somebody could have been a bully here, but they were only a bully because of the past. There's no excuse. I'm not saying that, but we give our own selves excuses. Let's be real. We justify our own actions, but when it comes to other people, no. So let's be real. Okay. But yeah, some of us, that's how we became into abusive relationships. So here, someone could have been in abusive relationships here because there is like their mouth. Somebody physical. They don't know how to communicate their emotions, so they put hands on people. That was something that needed to be healed here. Someone could have been a thief. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to talk. Let me just take it out of bullying someone. That's not like the way to go. But someone had to learn. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Somebody was burdened. Carrying baggage. Carrying too much. Yeah, someone is a hard worker. But it was like overload. That's why there's rest that need to be had before you take this journey to the next step. Some of you need a massage. Go to the chiropractor, acupuncture, spa day. A lot of stress. Some of you kept moving through the stress. That helped you build when businesses, if you're depending on where you are, business or leadership, you got to see things through. No matter what. No matter how you feel, no matter what's going on, no matter what, you got to still keep going. So that needed to be healed here. Some of you had to learn how to multitask, multiple responsibilities here in order to reap the rewards. It's like it's not going in vain. It's to help build you. Yeah. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Somebody is focused on security, stability, being that nurturing parent here. Somebody wants the material comforts. Somebody now, especially with this abundance planning, journal, budgeting, wherever it may be, somebody, they're getting it together here. Whereas it's like they don't want to be in a place of lack. They don't want to just splurge. It's like everything has its place. You learned to be more independent, more financially responsible. Someone is very practical when it comes to money. They could be counted on, very reliable. Someone is wise. They had to learn through their mistakes here. Have the sun. I'm sorry, the moon. Pisces energy here. You could be having premonitions, so therefore, that's why it's good to have this dream journal here. Something is hidden in your subconscious that's alerting you in your dream state here. Some of you could be having some type of mood swings. The full moon was just when? Sunday. Some of you, if you prepare for an answer, then it's like, if you're waiting for some type of answer, be prepared to wait, because something is hidden here. What is this? Which could be causing some type of anxiety or fear. What's this illusion? Queen of Wands. Something is going to take some time when it comes to someone's confidence. There's a need for somebody to become more self-aware here. Or finding their purpose. But somebody still needs to maintain being optimistic in the process here. Not giving on yourself. So it just sounds like more healing work is needed. Yeah, because someone needs to work on their confidence here. And there's still development that's needed when it comes to leadership. Okay. The High Priestess and the Two of Wands. So Cancer energy here. That's why it's probably saying flow like water. Maybe some of you need to drink more water, get by water, submerge yourself in water, bath, whatever, sauna, whatever, pool, whatever. The sauna is the steam room, y'all know. Don't play with me. Okay. But yeah, you need to listen to your inner self here, your intuition. There's a need to meditate. Also go within and do like positive affirmations. You're going through a period of growth here. Some of you could be learning sacred knowledge like, I don't know, is it gematria? Gematria? Wherever. But there's some things that could be hidden that you're understanding or learning or tapping into here. Some of you need to trust yourself more. There's some type of discovery that may be hidden from you. But you got to go on this journey. Moving away from the place that may have caused a lot of childhood trauma. So someone could be moving from a different state, different city. But I get a different state. In order to feel like a renewed, like a change, a do-over. Some of you could be coming to reconciling with your family maybe before you leave. But it's like you feel like you would thrive in a different environment from what you deem that may hurt you or is too much memories of like bad memories, bad energy. You feel like you will thrive and be able to obtain your goals somewhere else. So you want to change. Anything else? Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles. So some of you could be saving up for this money. You're trying to have self-improvement here and having more control. Some of y'all could be to the point that you're very frugal. You're not spending your money on nothing that needs to be, unless it's like essential. You're working very hard. Yeah, some of you are moving. A lot of you could be, but some of you are definitely moving. Some of y'all are ready to try a new venture and seek new opportunities somewhere else. You got the Six of Wands. Yeah. A lot of you, whoever this is for, if this energy resonate with you, you have the Six of Wands. There's a lot of victory and success, a lot of good news coming in, a lot of rewards, a lot of good fortune. Some of you are being promoted. Maybe you have to move in order to be promoted. Some of you are skeptical about some type of change if it's in leadership, but it's like they need you in another state. That's going to probably be the best thing that happened for you. That's your way out, where your job pay for the moving expenses, this, and that. This is going to help you with your confidence. Because it's like wherever you came from, it's like if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Holy Spirit, what does love collective need to know? What's this about? Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty support me. My life is showered in the divine light, and my heart opens up to the power of the universe. Vitality or validity. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. Trust. I trust my life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Transformation. I'm constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weakness and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me to learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Open to the universe. I'm discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my values and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. I'm going to take one more. Anything else? A new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learn they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading here. So, some of y'all are being called, being led for you to live courageously, to pursue your dreams, to let go of past emotions here in order for you to move forward. Some of you may need to get back out in nature here, becoming more grounded. Something could have been hidden in plain sight, maybe opportunities that you overlooked here. But it's time for you to learn and to be able to move forward. Some of you teaching what you have learned on this healing journey, however that looks for you. But some of you need to get into flow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the read. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.